In another important story tonight, North Carolina's law requiring voters to show photo ID was thrown out by a federal court that said the law was designed to bar Black Americans from the polls. This is the third time this month that similar laws were struck down, the others in Texas and Wisconsin. Here's Jan Crawford.
The court called it the most restrictive voting law North Carolina has seen since the era of Jim Crow, saying the law's provisions target African Americans with almost surgical precision. Attorney General Loretta Lynch was quick to hail the decision.
As the court found, this law was passed with discriminatory intent.
The legislature passed the law in 2013. North Carolina had emerged as a key swing state, with registration and turnout rates for African Americans in the state nearly equal to those of whites. It was one of 17 states with new restrictive voter laws in 2016, and the third gutted in the past 10 days. Republicans like North Carolina Representative David Lewis say the laws are necessary to combat voter fraud.
We just want to make sure that the people that go up to the polls to vote are in fact who they say they are.
Opponents like Allison Riggs of the Southern Coalition for Social Justice says North Carolina's efforts went far beyond those in other states.
This literally was a monster bill. It attacked every avenue of participation disproportionately used by voters of color.
The law required voters to show certain photo IDs that white voters were more likely to possess and eliminated other voter access tools like same-day registration and a full week of early voting that Black voters relied on more heavily. For example, in 2012, 64% of African Americans voted early, compared to 49% of whites. Scaling back early voting effectively eliminated one Souls to the Polls Sunday, where African American churches provide transportation for voters. Now, opponents say lifting these restrictions could increase turnout by hundreds of thousands of votes, and that could make a difference. In 2012, Mitt Romney beat President Obama by 2%. And in 2008, Scott, Mr. Obama beat John McCain by a razor-thin 0.3%.
Our chief legal correspondent, Jan Crawford, in the Washington newsroom. Jan, thanks so much.